In November 1994, Blizzard Entertainment released one of the most popular and arguably the most influential game ever created. 16 years later, its legacy of cyber-domination continues to reign over the innocent minds of gamers everywhere. World of Warcraft. Is it just a game, or is it something a lot more significant than that? I'm Jared Freeland, and you'll be joining me and my mate Stefan here on a quest to find out what's winning over the hearts and minds of gamers the world over. We have expert opinions, proper interviews with actual gamers, and a lot more hard-hitting material for your viewing. Before we do this, let's hit the streets and find out what the general public know or don't know about World of Warcraft. Do you know anything about the game World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft?
Yes, I am. I'm quite an addict in my past.
Oh, I never play this.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
I've heard people talking about it, but I have no idea what you do or anything.
So you've never played it before?
No. I'm sorry. Probably too old.
No, definitely not.
So what do you know about World of Warcraft?
I'm actually doing a documentary about it at the moment.
How many other people do you know who play it?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Just quite a few of the guys that I know. Most of them have played it before.
I enjoy playing WoW just because it's realistic and so the graphics are insane. It's pretty much just like you're in reality. I'm pretty sure all my friends, like Nick, you know, my friends, like he would just agree with me. It's insane graphics. It's really good. It's fun. It's enjoyable. You just get hooked on it.
Various experts have said that excessive gaming could have adverse health effects on people. Let's go and talk to our expert, Dr. Summer Stice, clinical psychologist and early childhood teacher, to see if these claims are true.
Since you asked, gaming can actually be quite a difficult thing for students to get their heads around. If they spend too much time doing it, they can lose their ability to interact with people on a face-to-face basis. In this book, Understanding Teenagers, it explains all about repressed desires and things that are done through the gaming. Low self-esteem can often be improved by having high scores on games. As far as your health is concerned, you must make sure that you're hydrating because you can get dehydrated if you spend too many hours in front of the computer.
11.5 million. It's quite a big number, but it's the number of subscribers to World of Warcraft. We have been able to track down just one of the 11.5 million. Sounds easy, but really, it's not. Because these gamers just seem to stay in their homes and not come into society.
We're standing outside a typical suburban home in Kalimaramara, Auckland, where with the help of intelligence we have been able to track down one of the elusive World of Warcraft gamers to his very own household. Why don't we go and investigate? We've got to be careful, we're right outside his door now. Let's see what we can find. We may have disturbed him. He could take a while to come to the door. Seems to be coming to answer.
What the hell are you doing here? Do I know you?
We're gonna interview. Observe now. We've finally convinced him to let us film him. In a darkened room. The trademark of most gamers, you see, they like to be detached and undisturbed from anything social or any traits of society outside their own room. Fascinating.
Watch now as we find out what makes this World of Warcraft player tick.
What I found really interesting about WoW is just look at the graphics. I mean, could you get a bit more real than this? To be honest, I don't think you could. I've been playing for about 4 years now, and I'm pretty much the best player in the world as of yesterday. And just look, why would you not want to play this? I mean, like these little enemies here, they just don't stand a chance. And like you compare these graphics to real life, I mean it's pretty much the same. Yeah, just look at the environment. Why would you not want to live here? I mean, yeah, it's just amazing. I can't think of anything better.
How many other people do you know who play World of Warcraft?
Oh, quite a few, but they're not nearly as good as me, but
Could you give us an estimation?
oh, there's about a few hundred in general. It's probably closer to the millions, but you know, if you keep it down to that number, it sort of means that I'm generally the best out of them all. Yeah.
So do you have a girlfriend? Alright, so we've managed to establish that the social lives of most gamers are mostly bleak, and there could be some adverse health effects from playing games too much. But these gamers aren't exactly a problem. I mean, they're not hurting anyone, are they? There's 11.5 million of these gutless goons all over the world, and we need your help to track them down. If you have any information, call us on our hotline 021 025 1010 4, and remember the case number when you call. Well, all in all, you could argue that the only people the gamers are hurting are themselves. They're the ones wasting their lives to computer games, not the rest of us. But then again, Warcraft must be a pretty good game. It has to be fun and enjoyable to have enticed 11.5 million people. I mean, is it possible that those gamers know better than the rest of us normal people? As for the adverse health effects, it could take 40, 50 years, even more, long after Warcraft isn't even around anymore. I mean, we may never even know at all. Join us on our next documentary, where we have more wanted gamers, and you can catch this action from the front lines of documentary making.